and things that I have gone through that has helped me and has also helped others, and I want to make sure that we are all supporting each other. And if it was wrong, they find another way to justify why they did it. And they will do it in a way to manipulate you to side with them. Today, what I need you to do is focus on how I can validate my own damn self without me feeling like I need to find someone else to do that validation for me. That's what, yes, champion, when I say love yourself again, you may have never even explored it.
It's very, very, very powerful, is that there is no love without forgiveness, and there is no forgiveness without love. You need to understand specifically.
Hey champs, this is adyashere. Y'all know today I am here, and I usually don't do anything. I usually don't do my lives. I usually never do my lives on a Saturday. Today is actually Sabbath day, so why not spread the love? So I'm here today to just pop in and just talk about how we are using our time and learning that every day is a hustle, and what are we wasting our time on. So I just wanted to put that out there. I have been going through so much, a lot of stuff this week, a lot of stuff last week, and I am live right now just to make sure that I show love to some folks up here, just to make sure that I'm getting out as much information as I can and when I can. So I'm gonna wait until a couple people jump on. So one thing I will say is that I'm looking for my coaster. One thing I will say with adyashere, y'all know, is always bad table manners, meaning that I'm going to address the uncomfortable, even making myself uncomfortable, to address whatever it is that I need to address. So first and foremost, if you are just now getting in, make sure you share this video with someone to tune in and thinking about how we are wasting time and what we're using our time on. It is so important that we sit there and we think about it. We think about how we are using our time, because if you look at what I just said, it's every day is a hustle. Every day is a hustle, and I'm not going to be on here long. I at least wanted to drop these gems off to a couple people that may need this today. As you're going along, right now it's almost 5 o'clock my time, 6 o'clock Central, and I'm going to talk about how we are wasting our time. So I was thinking this. What I was thinking about was learning that every day is a hustle. And what does that mean? What I mean by that is that we are wasting our time worried about what someone else is doing, or what someone else has done to us, or what someone else is doing to someone else. And when I realized the most time that we're wasting thinking about someone else is distracting us from thinking about who we are and what we need to do. So when you think about the time that you're wasting, we need to think about, what are we using our time for? I'm just going to be completely honest with you. That was a situation that happened last week, and I was like so upset. Like, I was really upset. Like, I had to plan some events, and then I had to deal with this other issue, and everything just happened to me all at once. And what I realized is that it just dawned on me. You know, I realized that was I thinking about me at that time? You're right. Of course, I'm gonna think about it. If someone did something to me, I may be upset, you know, because you don't realize the things that are happening, right? You don't realize the things that are happening and what's going on in your life. And let's say that you do someone a favor and that person doesn't return the favor, or they don't follow up with whatever it is that they said they were supposed to do. More than likely, in human nature, we tend to allow our emotions to get into that area, and we may be upset, hurt, disappointed, whatever that emotion is. Either way, it may be a negative emotion. So what happened to me was that I did a favor for someone, and the person didn't return the favor back. And not only that, it was almost like an ignore, you know. And what I thought about was that if I continuously think about what this person is doing to me, I'm going to lose out on my own blessing of taking care of someone else and taking care of myself. So I wanted to make sure that I threw this out there. If someone has done something to you, right? Whether if it was in the past, whether something happened to you at this moment, whether something is happening to you right now while you're watching this video, or you may have witnessed someone else do something to someone else. Think about you at this time. Think about you in this space and thinking about how much time am I wasting on what someone else is not doing. Because if you're doing that, it can cause you to distract yourself from taking care of yourself. I don't want you to do that. What I want you to know is that every day is a hustle. People are going to do things to you. Things are going to happen to you. You are going to be hurt. You're going to be disappointed. That's human nature. As long as we're kicking, living, and breathing in this flesh, things will happen to us. That's the reason why it's so important that we really take time to think about, how am I taking care of myself? Because if you're wasting time on things that are bringing you down, bad, no good people, or you're witnessing bad, no good people, it may make you bitter or may have those judgments on those type of people. And it'll be hard for you to focus on things that you need to do. For one, is because you're so consumed in what someone else should be doing. And we're not thinking about the things that we should be doing for ourselves. So if you want to start your own business, and you're worried about how good someone else's business is or what that person's business is doing, if you're worried about that someone has done something to you, that person, right? People are going to do things to you. People are going to do things to you, and you're going to witness people do things to other people. Do not get wrapped up in that moment. Do not get wrapped up in those things that we see. Many times, social media can really play on that a lot. If you're noticing what someone is posting on social media and you may want that life, or you may think it is what it is, let me tell you this. You can't really trust what's really on social media because you're not living in that person's space. I will tell you the reason why I joined social media is because I wanted to be authentic and real as possible. And whatever you see from me is what you're going to see. Seriously. Like, I was honest and tell you, like, I was upset. Like, seriously, I'm in the flesh. I know some of my own triggers that are my responsibility. They are my responsibility. And sometimes we feel like we want to depend on what someone else is doing to make us happy. Don't waste your time today doing these things. What someone else is not doing, you do for yourself. What someone else is not doing, champion, you do for yourself, and make every day a hustle. Every day has to be a hustle. If you don't, you're going to always live in yesterday. If you don't make every day a hustle for you in your life and your greatness, you're going to always live in yesterday, no matter what time zone or what present time you're living in. If you're living in yesterday, that means that you're going to always be living in the past. Do not do that. If you feel like, I am in some type of funk, or something is happening to me, or something has happened to me, know that whatever it is, it's none of your business. It's none of your business what someone else is doing to you, because they have their own affairs. I posted on Facebook and said that you are responsible for yourself. Everyone else have their own affairs. Whether someone has cheated on you, whether someone has stolen from you, whether someone has lied to you, whether someone has done something to someone else, they are responsible for themselves, and you are not responsible to make them accountable to be responsible. And I want you guys to really, really understand that that comes with the true understanding of how to self-love. And it's hard for us to do that sometimes when we're consumed with so much negativity of what people are doing. Keep in mind, a person will reap what they sow, regardless if it has something to do with you or someone else. A man reaps what they sow. And trust me, when people are doing things to you, we need to think about what their mindset is. I believe in humility. I really, really try to stay away from the arrogant mindset, because a lot of times we can get wrapped up in being arrogant, and that's our ego doing that, of making us feel like we know everything and we have the answers to everything. And that means that we just don't like to be wrong. I will admit when I'm wrong, and I will say I'm sorry because I'm wrong, if I've hurt someone's feelings in some way. But I will let you know that I am unmuted, but I may have said some things or say some things that may come off in a different way that may offend someone. So I want you guys to really know that take today as a hustle. I got you if you feel like you need it. I really, really want to help those who are out there just struggling. I did post that out there, and I got some messages in my DM that I haven't read. Some of them were around just the overall struggle of life, you know, and most of it is what someone else has done to them, and they just can't learn how to forgive or shake that, whatever that thing is that someone is doing to you. Keep in mind that I'm here. I got you. And I want you to know that today is your day, but make today your new hustle. And if you're not making today your new hustle, you're going to be living in yesterday. If you are not, just to let y'all know, me and Lynn Marie over George Journey, we started the Fear and Shame class. It is amazing. We started the Fear and Shame class last Monday. It's super tight, and I want to let y'all know we got about, I think, maybe 2 more spots left. We got maybe 2 more spots left, and we are going to be letting you in if you want to, or letting you in if you do want to join. But the last sign up, I think, is Monday, and you can just join for $15. And you can do like a low monthly installment. Super affordable, like $15. And I'm about to go spend $15 on a pizza right now because my daughter wants a pizza. So I know other people out there can afford to. And if you really want to make a full transformation, I will highly encourage you guys to join us in that program. It's a game changer. It's even helping me, and I created the curriculum with Lynn Marie. So we creating it together, and we're learning a lot too. I'm about to go and get my joy journey, joy journal in a few minutes when I get off live, because that's one of the requirements that we have, and we're going to have journals in our Fear and Shame program. It's a game changer. So back to what I was saying is that if you really, really want to manifest your greatness today, learn to make today your new hustle. Do not worry about yesterday, because if you do, you're going to be living in the past, and we ain't living in yesterday. We living for today, and today is the new you. So y'all take care and be blessed.